The relentless heat wave that had gripped parts of China for days finally yielded to the relief of rain. In eastern Zhejiang province and the bustling metropolis of Shanghai, temperatures had soared to an unprecedented 42 degrees Celsius, leaving citizens yearning for respite. As if answering their prayers, raindrops descended from the heavens, bringing with them a sense of coolness that was almost euphoric. However, the much-needed rain also brought about a new set of challenges. In Anhui, a dam on the Chu River stood as a crucial line of defense against rising water levels. The relentless downpour had pushed the river to historic highs, and the dam, strained by the immense pressure, teetered on the brink of failure. Faced with the imminent threat of a catastrophic breach, local authorities made the difficult decision to demolish the dam. The explosion echoed through the region, sending shockwaves both literally and figuratively. The dam's destruction was not an act of recklessness, but a strategic move to safeguard the lives of those living downstream. The safety of the people took precedence over the structural integrity of the dam, and the sacrifice of the barrier became a symbol of the desperate measures authorities were forced to take in the face of nature's fury. As the dam crumbled, a surge of water cascaded downstream, temporarily relieving the pressure on the Chu River. The decision to sacrifice the dam was validated as water levels stabilized, averting a potential catastrophe. The swift and decisive action of the authorities showcased the delicate balance between human intervention and the uncontrollable forces of nature. However, the challenges were far from over. The heavy rains continued to swell rivers in central and eastern China, affecting a staggering 65 rivers and lakes in Anhui alone. The Yangtze and Huaihe rivers, vital lifelines for the region, surpassed warning levels, posing an ongoing threat to communities along their banks. Residents were on high alert, ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. Meanwhile, in the southwest and northwest regions of China, a different disaster was unfolding. Flash floods, triggered by torrential rains, had claimed the lives of at least 40 people, with thousands more in peril. Entire communities were submerged, and the relentless force of the water put residents in a dire situation. In response to the escalating crisis, authorities initiated mass evacuations, rescuing stranded individuals and families from the rising floodwaters. The juxtaposition of events highlighted the diverse challenges that China faced in the wake of the weather extremes. The East grappled with the aftermath of scorching temperatures and the delicate dance with dams, while the Southwest and Northwest battled the destructive force of flash floods. The nation found itself in a multi-front struggle against the capricious nature of the elements. As rescue efforts intensified, the resilience of the Chinese people shone through. Communities rallied together, offering support to those in need, and emergency response teams worked tirelessly to mitigate the impact of the dual disasters. The rains, which had initially been a welcome reprieve from the heat, now served as a reminder of the delicate equilibrium between nature and civilization, forcing the nation to confront the ever-present challenges posed by a changing climate.
他们看这么多刚才，哎呀，这。